Here's the bad side of van life many people don't show you. Our cat had a little bit of a issue this morning. Audrey is desperately trying to clean her butt.
After cleaning a blanket and seat and door at the front.
I even stepped in it.
Oh my goodness. So I guess I didn't find it all this morning. This is an unusual way to start our morning in a video.
Yep.
Oh, and here's the little culprit over here. She's at least attempting to clean herself up now. An official good morning, you guys. I'm Audra. Steve's washing dishes up there. We're at a Cracker Barrel, which is very common for us overnight. We've been doing full-time van life. We are now just over 2 months in. Before that, we did part-time van life for almost 3 years. This is the first time that our video has started that way, with a little bit of an accident with our kitty. So just a little recap. This morning I got up probably around 5:30ish, got out the computer, was working on editing some videos, put a blanket on my lap, and the cat got up in my lap. Actually, rewind a little bit. Before she got in my lap, she went to the bathroom. When she goes to the bathroom, it's pretty stinky. So I got down in the litter area and covered her stink for her because she's not very good at it. And then I put the blanket back in my lap, and then she jumped up in my lap. As I was working, I kept smelling stink, and I thought that's weird because I covered it. So I opened the window to let some air through, closed that, still stunk. She finally jumped off my lap, and I looked down, and there was poop on the blanket in my lap. So I had some cleanup to do this morning. I went up to the front of the van and realized there was some on the seat. There was some on the door because she sits on the ledge. So I had to clean all that up. Then Steve woke up, and then he discovered some on the rug on the floor. So we've had quite the morning. In addition to that, there's somebody parked near us over here. We counted 8 dogs getting out of their vehicle this morning. That's crazy. And there's several other people around this morning with dogs, so it's kind of like a dog park this morning. So dogs and cat poop, that's the theme of our morning. Now after that morning fiasco, our little Lady Gray is just peacefully resting. Not a care in the world.
Like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, like she never had a stink butt. This morning we're in Colorado Springs, and the view of these mountains as we drive just does not get old. It's incredible. To anywhere we're driving around here, you can just look up and see the mountains. Pretty fantastic. We're enjoying being in Colorado. First on our list this morning, we're going to Planet Fitness, get some exercise and get cleaned up. Then I have to go to the dentist. I finally am getting my I'm finally getting my filling that fell out redone. My crown fell off, then the temporary filling fell out, so now I'm getting that taken care of. Then after that, after Steve's done showing off his muscles, we're gonna have some more fun today, so we hope you stick around. That is amazing.
So we're getting ready to head into Planet Fitness, and you just gotta stop and gaze at those mountains. Isn't that amazing?
Sure is.
Another life hack, or van life hack, we take our empty gallon jugs in with us and fill them up at Planet Fitness. Most of them have a nice gallon or bottle filler, so it makes it nice to kind of restock on water.
So would you guys like an update of what we've been doing for the last couple hours? I was at the dentist, and I thought I was just going to have a temporary filling put in where my crown had fallen out, but after spending a little while with the dentist and talking with him, we decided to take the whole tooth out. So I'm toothless back here. So now Steve's had his tooth extracted down here. Mine was extracted up here since we've been on the road. We've decided we're going to call ourselves the Toothless Van Lifers. Anyway, but seriously, I was really impressed with the dentist. So if you're ever in the Colorado Springs area, let me know and I can give you a referral if you need a dentist. While I was there, Steve did a lot of work in the van, switched out the water, I think, did some cleaning. Now I get to go to the library. So we have one computer as we limp along here with mine not working. I'm going to go in and do some work. He's going to hang out here in the van. We'll switch probably a little later. And then later we're going to go do some fun stuff, hopefully. Steve and I are able to travel full time because we can work remotely. As usual, we had to put in several hours at the library before we could spend time exploring the area. But today it was a bit different because we had some pretty incredible views while we worked. Any guesses as to where we're going next?
Ourselves in the Garden of the Gods.
Look, there's a little deer outside the window. Look, there's a deer right up there. You see it? Like right along the tree line? Kind of kind of camouflaged.
Right there.
Just hanging out. The funny thing is, it seems like most of the people don't realize there's a deer right there. Look, finally found some bighorn sheep that actually have the horns, it looks like. See them way up there?
Oh yeah. It's like peeking.
After being on the lookout for quite some time for bighorn sheep rams, we finally saw some. We were able to get a little closer for some better views.
That was pretty cool. Looked like that one was actually posing for us.
Thank you, Mr. Bighorn Sheep.
So it's pretty cool to be back here together. We have each been here separately prior, but now it's kind of cool just to be here again and
See a lot more.
yeah.
We're not in a hurry. Last time I was here, it was in the wintertime, and I was in a big hurry.
And the last time I was here, I was simply driving through on a Greyhound bus on my way to Los Angeles, I think. It was beautiful. It's beautiful now.
The Garden of the Gods Park is free to the public. It's a national natural landmark with unique sandstone rock formations that have made the park famous. It sits between Colorado Springs and Manitou Springs, with Pikes Peak in the distance. The park is popular with mountain climbers and hikers. It has 21 miles of trails. We kept to the trails that took us around the base of the highest rock formations. The views here in the park are simply majestic.
Looks like he's thinking about it.
Pee Pee.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty. You should have been getting it out your window. There's a full moon out there. So pretty. Oh, it is cute. Look at this little town. Paid parking ends at 6 p.m. We spent a very boring day at the library today. It's almost 5 o'clock. We drove into Manitou Springs. We have no idea what we're doing. We have a couple of ideas of what we want to do, but we don't know where they are, so we're going to stop at the visitor center. Well, since parking is paid here in this area, we're trying to figure out where it most makes sense to park for a little bit. I think it's only till 6 p.m. though, so that's a plus. We know we want to go to a penny arcade, and we want to go to the springs. It's called Manitou Springs for a reason. There are natural mineral springs around. I think there's 8 of them. They all taste a little different. So the springs are marked with these little teardrops, water drops. Alright, so we're going to check out our first spring. It's the 7-minute spring.
This is the best tasting.
Is it?
Yeah.
We have a jug to fill up too. Maybe we'll do that too. So I filled up on some water, and it actually doesn't, this one doesn't actually taste too out of the ordinary. But Steve, I know you were looking to fill up our tank. There's actually a guy with a van up there, and he was filling up a jug. He said it's the one that tastes the most normal. So if you want to fill up our jug now, we could actually pull over there like he did and fill it up.
Yeah, I say we go do it. Why not?
If you're wondering why I went to get the water by myself and test the first one, it's because of the paid parking. We didn't want to pay here for like just a few minutes to go get some water and then have to go pay somewhere else within a few minutes, if that makes any sense at all. There's 1 hour left for paid parking, so what we're going to do is try to find a better spot after we fill up our water, pay for an hour there, and then after that it's free. So this just continuously flows. It's from a natural aquifer, I guess. So we're just gonna fill up our big jug bottle by bottle. All right, so it's time to try the next water. All right, so you taste test this one and see what you think.
All right. Smells good. Wow. That is definitely tastes like soda water. It's got some carbonation to it.
It's all.
That's pretty wild.
It's all supposed to be carbonated except for that one.
I was not expecting that. You have to try it.
Wow, salt. That's true. I expected it to be carbonated, but it's very flavorful. Yeah, it really does taste like seltzer water with a weird flavor. Oh, that's fun. All right, you ready to check out our next spring?
Let's do it.
This one is Wheeler Spring, I believe. And it's high in manganese.
You definitely taste the manganese. It's not quite as carbonated as the last one, or like seltzer soda water. Not quite as potent. Here, try some.
So we were told at the first spring that this one is the best one to make lemonade with.
Would you agree? It's not quite as potent as the last one.
It's got a very different flavor. It almost tastes like a lemonade-y kind of water. No, I think it's still potent. Maybe
Good.
not as carbonated. Too much manganese can increase the risk of health problems.
I really don't think I need to worry about these warnings, as I could barely get down 2 swallows.
All right, we're on a search for the rest of the springs. All right, we found another one. Check out how much mineral deposit is on this one. Look at that.
I think the shock of this has worn off from the very first testing, so each one is not quite as intense. But yeah, it definitely still has the seltzer soda water feel to it, carbonation.
It's carbonated. All right, we're ready for the next one. Tastes like orange soda. Just kidding. I would say this one's a little more mild, but these last several have all tasted somewhat similar. Not bad. Not awesome, but not bad.
Yeah, this one's not quite as bad, I would agree. It's pretty wild to see all the mineral build up. Well, I don't know about you, but I think I've had enough. I've got to drive tonight.
I think we've had enough of the mineral springs. Now, we are heading to the Penny Arcade, because guess who likes the arcade?
Miss Pac-Man, here I come.
So Steve has found his quarter Miss Pac-Man. He's gonna be a while, for sure, so I'm gonna come check out some other things around here. There's all kinds of fun old stuff. How's Steve doing over here?
Not playing my best game, but high score is still within reach.
Oh, you did it.
Look how close I am. I score.
There it is.
Although I will say, that's not saying much. Some guys get, like, what was the high score the last time I played? 400,000 or something? Ridiculous stuff. Numbers I've never seen before in my life. All right, game's over. Again, wasn't my best game, but I did get the high score.
All right, now it's my turn. I found the game. Not this one. Ready? This isn't actually the game I want to play, but I think we should do this. Ooh, we're hot stuff. I guess we're hot stuff, Steve.
Well, you are.
All right, now for the real game.
Frogger.
You ready?
Yep.
Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew.
You ready for a shootout?
Let's do it. I'm gonna take you down.
Well, I guess Audra's the better shot.
At least I got a score. One of the challenges with van life when you work on the road is that you have to balance work with play. So since we worked most of the day today, it didn't leave us a lot of time in the evening to do what we wanted to do. By the time we checked out the Mineral Springs and got to play at the Penny Arcade, there wasn't really a lot of time for dinner and it was getting late and we were getting hungry. So we didn't want to take time to actually sit down somewhere. We actually drove back here towards Cracker Barrel and we stopped at McDonald's. So it was a fast food night. Since then, took the kitty out for a walk and Steve did some work on the computer. I tried to do some troubleshooting on my computer, figure out what's going on with it. Did a little bit of reading. That was it for tonight.
Yeah, I would say this was a pretty typical van life day. You kind of roll with the punches and do what you got to do as far as work is concerned, and then see what time is left in the day and what you can explore. The town of Manitou Springs was pretty cool. And then obviously checking out the springs themselves was fun. And then finished off with a little bit of Pac-Man. I mean, what more can a guy want?
Miss
Really?
Pac-Man to you.
That's true. It was Miss Pac-Man. No, we had a lot of fun. I think this is where we're going to leave you for today. Thanks as always for tagging along with us. We appreciate you watching. Drop us a comment below. Let us know that you are watching. We love hearing from you. And just hit that subscribe and the like button and do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around.
That's what it's all about.
So until next time, see ya.
See you guys next time.